credit, Westworld, John P. Johnson, HBOWhile it wasn't nearly as tightly focused on a small number of characters as the previous 2 episodes. Phase Space is actually perfect for an experiment we want to try here on Fansida.com. Namely, we're going to break Westworld Season 2, Episode 6 down into more easily digestible chunks by considering the different storylines we saw and framing them in terms of one memorable quote. Sound fun? Well, we're giving it a shot regardless of your answer to that question. I never thought I'd want to leave, but I suppose you fixed that too. Teddy Flood is a changed man now thanks to Dolores tinkering. Formerly a good guy, the purest white hat in Westworld, he's now a ruthless and callous killer stuck in the least interesting, in this writer's opinion, anyway, Season 2 storyline. We see how true that is when he gets impatient, and executes one of the human techs who won't tell them where Peter Abernathy is. Even worse, when Dolores' crew gets on the train, he gives the other tech a gun and 1 bullet and tells him this is the last of his mercy, so he better hurry up and use it. Teddy locks the door and hops to another car before we see that the tech's car unhitched from the train and headed for the mesa that holds the top part of the Delos facilities. But hey, at least when that car explodes, we see its effects very briefly, in another storyline, so that's something. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse credit, Westworld, photo, John P. Johnson, look, I'm super happy that Ashley Stubbs is still alive. He's one of the more truly sympathetic human characters on Westworld, and despite everyone jabbing at him for being head of security when the worst incident in the park's history went down, a case could certainly be made that none of it was really his fault. Unfortunately, Stubbs is still being made fun of by everyone higher up than him in the Delos food chain. That includes Charlotte Hale, who explains that yes, Delos really would leave the guests' lives in jeopardy until they get the data in Abernathy. Stubbs helps her get Abernathy to the Westworld Command Center against his will, then has a crisis of conscience when the host is bolted to a chair while still conscious. When the Delos cavalry finally arrives, it's led by a foul-mouthed man named Coughlin who dismisses Stubbs and his team as amateur hour, and makes fun of his first name. Use your arrows to browse